everyone, Artysan here and welcome for a new video. So in today's video we are going to discuss about the GVG changes that are going to come in the upcoming hours after the maintenance. So into this video we are going to cover a few parts. So I want to kind of like discuss about what happened with the Pantheon and kind of like the storyline behind that and everything that they did to now revert the changes. And after that, we are going to discuss about the compensations that they are going to give to us all, and also the different actions that they are putting in place to guarantee a more, I think, fair, I would say, or like more stable foundations of GVG moving forward. So let's get into it. So to start with, let's discuss about the different things like the storyline on what's happened. As you all know, during the Gauntlet, we saw this major change in the Pantheon that buffed all the demons really hard. So as you can see, every top players got level 40 on both of the additional boosts that they added to the demons. So you can see the HP that were increased by 180,000 HP and 14% HP bonus. Like the growth that was already, the growth that was already so buffed was even more buffed. With that, it was impossible to kill, or when it was possible, it was really challenging. And every other demons got buffed so drastically that a lot of strats were making 0 sense. Spiders were not getting killed, Abyss was not getting killed, like so many demons were out of control and it makes 0 sense for the stability of the game. And on top of that, they did add a huge boost of attack, 1,400 and 14% attack bonus. And to be honest, these two things together, plus other changes, so they added the reward of 160k achievements in Matrix, so all the top players got a new captain as well. So having the captains, plus having this bonus, plus having the additional increased attributes for the demons after level 10, it was just too much at the same time, and it just messed up everything in Gauntlet. It doesn't say anything about the finale. I don't care about that. We lost. GG to Mad again. But the fact that they implemented all of that together, I think still like the demons buff is still a great idea. I think the impression was really badly made, but I think it's a great idea for in the future. But adding all of that together during the Gauntlets was a huge mistake. So what they announced a few days ago, and we're going to get into Discord right now. A few days ago, Sky, that I love, has been doing a great job. He did proposed a post and he asked the community about the changes. We had two choices, the A and the B. The A was we max out the dragon scale and dragon domain, so this like HP and attack buff to everyone, and that's it, and we keep the Pantheon buff. Or the option 2 is we remove it entirely. So we remove the HP and the attack boost, and they take their time, they rethink the concepts, and they come back to us with something a bit more stable. So as you can see, the community said 66% we need to remove it entirely. This thing was on the 15th, so it was 4 days ago. This morning they announced, and I'm going to take it on the screen, they sent this announcement. It was yesterday night at 11 p.m. But I was already in bed because I was exhausted from the weekend and from the finale. But what they announced is that they're removing it. So they are removing it before the seasons. We have an update coming in a few minutes. And after that, we are not going to have the demons buff on the Pantheon. And I think it's a great thing. I think they need to rethink through it and they need to release it in a good, timely manner. Meaning that they need to like do the right steps before releasing that and releasing it in the right way. So they are going to do that, and that's really good things because they listen to the community and they are giving us what we want, because it just messed up everything. Like everyone was like, I don't want GVG anymore. I think it's useless. It's a brainless dead game, and that's what it was. So great job, Moonton. You listened, you implemented that. So great things there. The second thing is that we are all going to be able to choose one of the captain. So you are going to have a chest with selections of one of the 3 captains, and we are going to cover the 3 captains just after in the video, because I got so many players reaching out to me in private, in the game, in Discord, asking me which captain I should select. And we are going to discuss a little bit about what I think you should select, because I don't think it's the same for everyone, kind of. But you will see the thought process depending of your account. But we are going to discuss after that. The next thing that is really interesting is that they are going to bring the PT system improvement. The thing is that it's not on the normal chest, it's only on the demonic chest. So as you can see, the Destiny Demon chest. So that's the premium one, is like the 15,000th arena token that you can get. So you are going to have a PT system to be able to get a captain when you are opening X amount of them. They didn't release exactly the details there, but you will have more chance to get captains when you are starting to open that. Plus, they're going to give you more of this Demon Captain chest later on into contents through achievements. So I think it's a pretty good way of being able to still offer you rewards and new demons and new captains moving forward with this system. So I think they did a great job there as well. One of the things as well is that they were saying why they did what they did. And on paper, it does make sense. But the thing is that they don't have currently a foundations that is structured enough and stable enough to bring so many changes at the same time. So I think they need to get slowly, they need to do iteratively, they need to have proper testing also with top players and content creators, I will imagine, to be able to make sure that they are implementing the right thing at the right time, because GVG can become a mess really fast if you are not implementing the right thing at the right time. So what I really enjoyed about that on this full announcement, whatever, is that we are going to also see some buff to the weaker demon soldiers. So my thing is that when I started a long time ago in the seasons, we were using the axe soldiers, we were using the assassins, we were using the rocks, we were using the mage, we were using so many demons, and now we are almost never using them because they are obsolete. They either don't have enough HP, they don't have enough attack, they are getting destroyed by Valara or by whoever, so that doesn't make any sense to use them. And the issue is that they are older, so when we are farming G-Reds, we are getting so much of them. So on my account, if we get back to my account, and I'm not on the top accounts in my guild either, and compared to Mad, I'm probably a small player, but as you can see, I have a few demons and it's still pretty high, but for example, the assassin is level 10, my axe is level 11, but as soon as you are reaching level 10, after that, before the maintenance, before the last update, after the level 10, they were not scaling that much. They were not getting as much HP additions or much attack additions, etc, etc. So even if you are getting epic champions level 15 or 16 Cobalt on the last match, his dogs were level 16, I think, or 14, I don't know, it's just insane. These demons were not scaling properly. As soon as you reach 10, you kind of got to where you are, and after that it was really hard to get higher. So what they did is that every level now you are really scaling your champions, so you are going to get a proper level up. So if you have demons epic demons that are level 15 or 16, they are going to be strong, they are going to be really useful potentially. So I really like that, because they are going to get these older demons that are higher level than new champions, new demons, and they're going to potentially help us find new tactics with different strat, I would say, for a single defenses using different demons. So I think it's a really genius move there. So yeah, good job Moonton on implementing that. I think it's going to be a really good thing. So now we are going to finish with which captain you should choose. So I would say it really depends. For a top players, I don't think it's a real choice. You are probably going to go with the Demon Captain, the Countess Mariath. She's the new captain. She's insanely good. The thing with her is that she's going to enable swarming strats so much more easily because she's so strong first. She's healing herself. She's helping the units to pass through and to make them invisible. She has so much, like she's reducing the physical damage on the demons. She's reducing the magic damage on the demons. She's a tricky captain to play. It seems like I don't have her. I'm going to test her a lot tomorrow when I get her. But this captain is definitely my recommendations for almost everyone. And also why? Because now that you have the new achievements that you get when you go into, not there, when you go to Matrix. So the first time that you are achieving 160k in Matrix, you get to choose your captain. So if you never had a captain before, you should keep this chest. You shouldn't open this chest like this, choose your captain between Glacius and Slaughter. Because if you get a captain, like for example, you get Glacius, then you still have the chest and you can use the chest to get the Slaughter. If you are getting the 160k chest and you are using it to get the Slaughter, for example, you have a chance that the next chest that you are going to open is going to give you Slaughter and not Glacius, and you are going to missing out on the captain. The thing with this new reward that we are going to get tomorrow as a compensations for the mistake that they made on the Pantheon, you can choose one of the three. You can choose Glacius, Slaughter, or the new captain. And the new captain is only in this like reward compensation. She's not in the 160k. So that's a really good chance for you to get the new captain. Then getting a second captain if you have no captain from the 160k chest. And then hopefully we are going to start to see more Destiny Demon chests coming up with the PT system to hopefully get you the last captain that you are missing. So yeah, that will be kind of my recommendations there. Like Slaughter is really good when you are checking the stat of the Slaughter, mostly like the Lord skills, because his own skills, like he revive, he give bonus and stuff like that. But to be honest, when he die, he's not going to survive because they are going to destroy him. And it's usually like the unit that you use at the ends to get 2 inside of the gates. So for this one, you are going to use him because you are going to get basic attributes 15% and you are going to get the reductions of damage of all the heroes. So that's also really interesting. And more you have a chaos champion, so usually you use growth, you use the rats together, you use the abyss as well. So you have a lot of these champions together and they are getting an additional booster. So that's really good there. And for Glacius, it does give also 15% and is also increasing the durations of the freeze. And his specialty is to freeze the demons, so your other demons can pass through and swarm the defenses. So Glacius is great, Slaughter is also great, but yeah, my recommendation is still to go for the Bloodstring for Mariath, the Countess Mariath, because that's the only guaranteed way of getting her and you are not getting it in the 160k chest. So yeah, that's kind of my recommendations. I hope it will help you to choose wisely tomorrow. I'm really excited, to be honest, to see the changes coming. I think it's going to be kind of interesting to see how it works for the first few match of the seasons. Also, that's kind of fun because she's changing form between red and blue and I see my face coming red and blue on my stream, so that's kind of fun. But yeah, I think she is going to bring some interesting move, I would say, coming forward on the season 12. But we will see how it goes, and I'm going to start to cover a lot of that. I got my test server. I spent the day cleaning up my test server because it was so much stuff into it that I had to clean a lot of things and farm my gear and level up my captains and my champions and stuff like that. So more videos to come really soon on the test server to properly test all these units at different level to try to help you all with your upcoming choices. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe as usual, and I really appreciate your support. Thank you, bye bye.